Praise the Lord. Great day of productivity and great day of peace and professionalism in the workplace today. And got a subject matter on my mind in this subject matters. I was talking to my sweetie earlier, and she was telling me about this gentleman who had inboxed her, wanted to be a friend. And it didn't perturb or disturb me, but I had to teach her, because if you were someone you love, a woman, wife, female, sister, you're supposed to teach her where she doesn't know it, just as much as a woman is supposed to teach a man where he is falls short. You know, I oftentimes I tell and teach people that the word helpmeet is not helpmate. It means she or he's going to help you meet God in the areas or on a level where you are subpar at. So when she told me that this certain person had reached out to her, I said, babe, the only reason he sent you a friend request is because he saw our interaction on social media. That's why we keep it to a minimum. That's why we converse and we in touch a lot personally, and we're close. And so I want to help a lot of you sisters. I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about when I say sister, I'm saying that in a protective sense, because I had 5 sisters. I have 3 now. And I didn't beat up boyfriends, husbands. Yes, I have, because you're supposed to protect your sister. I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about gender. We're supposed to bear the infirmities of the weak. It's called kingdom. If it's not a kingdom, it's a dumb king, as I leave this alone. So a lot of the people are predatory on social media. In the past, I've sent people friend requests out of being friendly. He who will have many friends must first show he or she, let me start over. He or she who would have many friends must first show themselves friendly, as I leave this be. And so I explained to my sweetie, look, I had someone tell me, well, first they denied the friend request. Then at a later date and time, when they saw one of their friends on one of the messages I was blessed of God, or prayers or songs to share, they came back to me and said, oh, you friends with such and such, so you must be okay. You're welcome to send me a friend request. Guess what I do? I don't send it, or I block them. Why does it take me being with friends with someone else for you as an adult man or woman, male or female, to decide or to decipher or to determine if you want to be a quote-unquote social media friend? You 800, 900 miles away. I can't do anything to you physically, but I can assume, assault, insult, offend. And that's what a lot of people do. They sit back and sisters, watch this. One of the worst purposeful predatory people on social media is when you post something, and before you can set your phone down, ding, this person has already liked it. And it's the same purposeful predatory person, triple P, as I leave this be. So I went on to say to her, I said, sweetie, you got to be aware of purposeful predatory people. They will like your post and like you with a sexual connotation or an asterisk by your name. Every time you post something, here they come. So I told her, you know what, if you want to accept this friend request, you do. But I suggest not, because I'm not the jealous type. I know my own value. I know my own self-worth. I'm not jealous of no one, rich or poor, because the grave don't discriminate. The grave is 6 feet deep, 6 feet long. The coffin is 3 or 4 feet wide. And so the grave is the great equalizer as I land God's airplane. These purposeful, predatory people on social media will follow you before your post, before you finish hitting enter, like. They'll say things like, oh, I see you friends with such and such, and she's a wonderful person. Can I send you a friend request? Sister, don't fall for that mess. That's the old okie doke. I see you friends with such and such, and he's a great guy. Can I be your friend? Don't fall for it. See, as a man, I'm responsible for teaching my wife. As a man, you're responsible for teaching your girlfriend. As a woman, you're responsible for teaching that man. As a wife, you're responsible for teaching that husband. Because where we fall short at, if you don't raise your hand, or if it don't show itself or rear its ugly head in the form of your behavior and conduct, you're going to keep on making the same old mistake. As I leave this be. So be aware of these purposeful, predatory people on social media. They like your post with an underlying agenda. They like your post. Before you can finish hitting enter, before you can walk away from the keyboard, ding, you come back, oh, I knew it was him. Oh, I knew it was her. I don't play that game. If you are easy A, be an easy A in a bar. Be an easy A in a strip club. Be an easy A in a hotel. Don't be an easy A on social media. If you know what A mean, easy A mean, Google it. Because some of y'all believe Google more than you believe God. As I leave this alone. Teach your wife. Teach your husband. Teach your sweetie. Teach your beau. Teach your girl that don't know nothing about the city. Teach your man that don't know nothing about the city. Teach people who don't know nothing about inner city or social media predatory people or social media stalkers. Because I'm going to teach mine. She teaches me, I teach her. We have to be aware. We have to pray, protect, and provide as men. It's called kingdom. If it's not a kingdom, it's a dumb king. So the guy went on to try to send her a friend request. She didn't accept it. The same guy came up on my post the other day with a long diatribe, a long paragraph about listen to this brother just to get all you guys to hit what he says. I got on him once before. Don't come to my page trying to teach. Don't come to my page trying to backpack people. Don't come to my page trying to lure or trying to track or stalk women. As I leave this beat, a lot of men will look at the height of another man and say, oh, if he's talking to her, I'm taller than he is, I can get her. Oh, I look better than him. Oh, I got a Maserati. Oh, I got a Tesla. But I'm going to leave you with this. It's not what you're driving. It's not what you're living in. It's not what you have on. It's not where you work. It's what's on the inside. It's the heart of the matter, and it's a matter of the heart. Don't fall for these purposeful, predatory, social media stalkers. Like your post. If liking my post, well, if you know, don't be that easy. Somebody like your post, you start liking them. Somebody agree with you, you start liking them. You are an easy A, and I'm not an easy A. I'm not a Lunchable. I'm not a Happy Meal, and I'm not a one-night stand. Guard your heart, guard your mind. Be aware of these purposeful, predatory professionals on social media. Peace. One.